I'm Dr. Genevieve Mills from Psychology Australia. In this session I'll be discussing alcoholism and binge drinking. There are two forms of problem drinking: alcoholism or alcohol dependence and alcohol abuse such as binge drinking. Alcoholism is the physical addiction to alcohol and continued drinking in spite of problems with physical health, mental health, social, family or job responsibilities. Alcoholism may come to dominate the person's life and relationships. When people with alcoholism try to stop, they may develop withdrawal symptoms because their brain adapts to the alcohol and cannot function well without it. Jack, for instance, used to work very hard in a high-paying trade for a mining company. He was always glad to come home at the end of the day and share a few beers with his mates. 1 or 2 drinks became 5 or 6 of an evening. Jack was always the last to leave, so he could kick back and have a few more. Sometimes he would drink so much that he lost track of time and forgot to eat. He got into arguments and became aggressive and was often angry when he came home. He took it out on his wife and yelled at his kids, especially when his wife asked how many drinks he had had. She pleaded with him to stop, but he found that he couldn't. Soon he was having to miss days of work because he was too hungover. His wife soon moved out and took the children with her, but he continued drinking. When a drinking mate died of alcoholic poisoning, Jack got the shock of his life and sought treatment. Those at risk of alcoholism are men who have 15 or more drinks a week, women who have 12 or more drinks a week, and anyone who has 5 or more drinks per occasion at least once a week. The other disorder is alcohol abuse or binge drinking, where a person's drinking leads to problems but not physical addiction. For example, a person who gets into trouble while intoxicated. Janet, for example, is an attractive single girl at university. She was a party girl who loved nothing better than to go out with all her friends on Friday night to paint the town red. Janet was good looking and fun to be with, but she was critical of her own appearance and suffered with problems of low self-esteem. This was not helped by a string of one-night stands which left her feeling even worse. There was always a lot of alcohol around and she was part of the drinking crowd. During the week she found her life of studies depressing and on the weekends tried to forget about it. When her mother died from cancer, Janet was at a crisis in her life and realised that her binging had become excessive and dangerous. She had even fallen over and had to have major dental surgery. She realised that if she kept on with this lifestyle, things would get worse for her. So she sought psychological treatment. That's all for this session. Thanks for listening. Remember to visit the Psychology Australia website for lots more free, helpful information and a range of online tests.